Ever feel like you're putting in all the effort, but your bank balance just isn't quite matching up?
Oh, yeah, that's something a lot of people run into. And, often the answer isn't just about doing more. It's about what's happening inside your head.
Exactly. Welcome, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into this idea of your money mindset.
Right? Those deep-seated beliefs and feelings you carry around about money.
We've been looking at an article, Money Mindset, wie deine Einstellung über Geld dein Kontostand beeinflusst, to, unpack this.
Yeah, our goal today is to figure out what shapes this mindset, how the negative stuff, the negative beliefs, can really block you financially.
And crucially, what practical things you can actually do to shift things towards, well, better financial health.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's start there. What is this money mindset exactly? Is it just thoughts?
Well, it's more than just thoughts. It's the whole collection, all your beliefs, your attitudes, even your emotional reactions when it comes to money. And what's really key is that a lot of these patterns are like unconscious. They're running the show behind the scenes,
Yep.
affecting your decisions, your results.
Without you even realizing it.
Pretty much, yeah.
The article we looked at really emphasized that these often get planted way back in childhood, right? From things we just heard around us.
Precisely. Think about those sayings, things like, oh, money's the root of all evil, or you have to work incredibly hard, struggle even to get rich.
Or even just hearing, we can't afford that all the time.
Exactly. Those messages, especially when you hear them repeatedly as a kid, they sort of build a foundation for your financial reality as an adult. It's almost like an anchoring effect.
Yeah.
Those forked ideas stick hard.
Wow. It's kind of scary how casual comments can dig in so deep.
Yeah.
So, okay, how do these negative beliefs actually stop us from, say, earning more or saving better?
Right. This is where it gets really interesting. They act almost like an invisible barrier, a kind of financial ceiling. Well, think about it. If you fundamentally believe deep down, I'm just not good with money, what happens?
You probably avoid dealing with it or don't trust yourself to make good decisions.
Exactly. You might shy away from learning about investing or negotiating a raise or starting a side business. That belief, I'll never be wealthy, can, really cap your ambition. It can become this self-fulfilling thing.
And the article mentioned fear too, right? Not just fear of lack, but fear of having money. Like, if I get rich, people won't like me anymore.
Absolutely. That's a big one for some people. Fear of judgment, fear of losing connections. So all these beliefs can lead you to miss good opportunities because you're playing it too safe.
Or you don't ask for what you're worth.
Right. Undervaluing yourself. Or even, and this sounds weird, but unconsciously sabotaging your own success when things start going well.
Sabotaging.
It's like you have this internal financial thermostat set to a certain level. If you start exceeding it, some part of you feels uncomfortable, maybe undeserving, and finds ways to bring you back down to that familiar setting. Overspending, making bad investments.
Okay, that thermostat analogy really lands. So the big question then, how do we change the setting? What can we actually do? The article had some steps.
It did. And the absolute first, most crucial step is just awareness, becoming conscious of your current beliefs.
How do you do that? Just think about it.
The article suggests actually writing them down. Just grab a pen and paper and jot down any thought or feeling that pops into your head when you think about money, wealth, rich people, your own finances. Get it all out.
Like a brain dump for money thoughts. Okay, got it. Then what?
Then comes the challenging part. You have to question those beliefs you just uncovered. For each one, ask yourself, is this really objectively true? Think about where it came from. Did you learn it from someone specific? Was it based on one bad experience? And maybe the most important question, is this belief actually serving me now? Do I want to keep believing this? It's like cognitive restructuring, taking conscious control.
Actively deciding what script you want running in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so you identify them, you question them, then you replace them.
Exactly.
You replace the limiting ones with more empowering beliefs. The article gave some good examples. Instead of thinking, I'm terrible with money, you start actively telling yourself, maybe even writing down, I am learning every day to manage my money more effectively.
Okay, I like that. Shifting from fixed to growth.
Yes. Or instead of, rich people are all greedy and arrogant, maybe try reframing it as, money amplifies who you already are. I can be wealthy and generous.
Consciously rewriting that internal narrative. What about visualization and affirmations? The article mentioned those too. Does that stuff actually work?
Well, it's not about magic wishing. It's more about training your subconscious mind. When you regularly visualize achieving your financial goals, feeling that success, and use positive affirmations like, I am attracting abundance, You're essentially directing your focus.
Focusing on possibilities instead of problems.
Precisely. It primes your brain to notice opportunities you might have otherwise missed. It changes your filter, basically.
Okay, that makes more practical sense. And the last point was about environment.
Yeah, who you surround yourself with matters. If everyone around you is constantly talking about lack, complaining about money, reinforcing negative ideas, it's hard to maintain a positive mindset.
So maybe seek out different influences.
Yeah, exactly. The article suggested things like listening to podcasts like this one, hopefully, reading books, or connecting with people who seem to have a healthier, more growth-oriented relationship with money. Soak up that different perspective.
Okay, so wrapping this up, it really sounds like our financial reality starts way deeper than just our actions. It starts with our thoughts.
That really is the core message. Changing your mindset isn't the only thing, but it's often the necessary first thing. It unlocks the potential for different choices, different actions, and ultimately different results.
Like the article said, a strong money mindset is that foundational step towards more conscious action and, well, real prosperity.
Couldn't have said it better.
All right, so here's a final thought for you to chew on. Think about just one belief about money that kind of stood out to you today. What if you made a conscious effort, starting right now, to reframe just that single belief? How might that one small shift start to change your financial path going forward?